For the cheapest and fastest Madden coins on the market, check out my sponsor dvdj.com and use code SWIFT at checkout for 10% off.
So Swift family, and today I'm coming back at you guys with another Madden 20 Ultimate Team video. And in today's video, I'm talking about basically how you can get started with sniping in Madden 20 Ultimate Team. As well, I'm going to be doing a little bit of live sniping and showing you guys some filters that I like to run and kind of just how I determine and how I find filters so that you can do them by yourself at home. Now quickly, before I get into the video, this is a very heavily requested video on the channel, so let's see if we can hit 500 likes. Everyone hit that like button as well. I will be going live later tonight with my Series Redux pack opening from finishing off the House Rules event. So if you don't have your notifications on, be sure to do so, because you kind of gonna need them on so that you can know when I go live, because I don't think I'll be live for too long. And yeah, be sure to turn those noties on. If you aren't yet subscribed, come on now, hit that red subscribe button. I post some pretty good content, I like to think, with some Madden 20 tips. So yeah. And also shout out to everyone in Notification Squad who have been commenting on the videos so quickly. I can't say how happy I am with how cool you guys have been recently. But let's get started. I'm basically firstly just going to explain what sniping is and kind of how you can do it, and then I'm going to show you guys a couple of filters that I like to run. So sniping is essentially what you're going to be doing is you're going to be finding filters in the auction house where you can look and try and find cards that are underpriced, and then what you're going to do is you're going to quickly buy a card if you see that it's underpriced on the auction house, and then you're going to be able to resell it and basically make the profit, right? So a couple like basic filters you could just look through is you could just go 80 to 81 and look through all of these teams, and what I would be looking for is I'd be looking for at least a 1,000 coin difference between basically the card that you would want to buy, or the new card up on the auction house, and another previous card. So for example, with this Tariq Cohen card, this card goes for 5.8k, but the other one is 6.3, so it's really not worth my time to buy this card or snipe this card to make a profit. So what you could do if you were just a little bit bored and you want to come through the auction house, you could just filter through each of these teams looking for snipes. But I am going to show you guys a bit more of a refined method a little later in the video. At the start, I'm just kind of explaining what sniping is, and it usually is going to require a decent amount of coins. In this video in particular, I'm just going to be showing you guys a lower coin sniping filter, which is only going to be costing you about 5,000 coins per card you snipe, and you sell them for about 6k. So you won't really have to worry too much about the coins. But again, obviously you could come in here and do this with higher overall players, and you'd be able to make more coins, but it would just require a little bit more coins up front, right? Because you need a bit more coins to buy the card. But usually when you are sniping for higher overall players, you're going to be able to make more coins and just do it faster. So kind of the natural progression, I would guess, would be starting off with maybe 84 and under players, and then moving up as you get better at sniping and stuff like that. But let's show you guys a filter so that you guys can actually do this at home and make some coins for yourself. So the main filter that I like to look at is I like to go by 80 to 81, and then just depending on basically where we are in the week in Madden, I'm either going to go by team of the week or I'm going to go by legends. As you guys can see, or as you guys know right now, it is Thursday, so team of the week packs are still in stores, so people are pulling team of the week cards, which means they have to sell the team of the week cards. And you're going to be able to take advantage of that by hopefully finding some cheap cards up. So my main two filters that I like to do is I just go 80 to 81, team of the week, and then I filter it down by all offense or all defense. So let's just take a look on all offense for a couple minutes. Maybe we can find a couple of snipes. But again, I'm just kind of looking for a 1,000 coin difference between the card I'm going to buy and the next card up on the auction house. Usually what I'll do is I'll kind of get a sense of how much each of these cards are going for. And then once you get better at it, instead of just filtering it this way and just going by buy now price, once you know how much each of these cards are going for, what you could do is you could come right here and just go by newest, and then just refresh on this newest filter until you see more cards popping up. In my personal opinion, just to keep it simple for you guys, I'm just going to sit on the buy now filter, which basically means that we're only going to be limiting it down to about 3 cards that we're going to be sniping. We're just going to be looking if we see maybe a new Jamison Crowder, a new David Montgomery, or a new Zach Pascal, which is just easier for beginners. In my opinion, it makes it much easier because you only have to focus on finding 3 new cards that could come up, and then when we see one of these new cards coming up, like for example if a David Montgomery got posted for 5,000, or Jamison Crowder got posted for like 4.5k, or Zach Pascal for like 5k, then I know, okay, I'm going to buy them right away the second they pop up. There's not really too many cards popping up at this exact instant, so maybe what I'll do is I'll just check defense, and then usually what I like to do is I'll just flip-flop between offense and defense. So let's take a look at the defensive side of the football. Maybe we'll be able to find a couple snipes up here, but again, what we're looking for is we're just kind of narrowing it down between 3 different players that we see at the start. We're going to basically narrow it down between this Kyle Van Noy, Danico Autry, I'm not really so sure how you say his name, and Cleveland Farrell. Mind you, I don't see, yeah, that Cleveland Farrell might have been a snipe. I didn't see any other ones up below. I probably should have bought him. But Danico Autry, let's see if that's a snipe. No, we can see one right here for 6.5k. So what I would do is, again, I would just kind of wait on this filter, try and see new cards popping up. And we basically just want to buy cards that are undervalued. It is very simple. And of course, you could come in and look by newest as well if you had a really good grasp on how much these cards go for. I assume the Cleveland goes for like 7.8k, so that guy who bought it right when we were looking at the card right here, he probably made a decent amount of coins. But you can just wait on this filter and try and find snipes. You could do the exact same thing if you wanted to with the 82 to 83 team of the week position. Except I don't think with the 82 to 83 you'll need to filter it down by offense or defense. Yeah, you're not going to have to filter it down by offense or defense. So again, you could do the same thing with this filter. Just wait on it right here and kind of just try and find new cards that are up for cheap. We could look for a Robbie Anderson, a Jacob Hollister, or a Preston Williams. We probably could have bought that Jacob Hollister, honestly. We would have made a little bit of coins, but it is what it is. Maybe we grab this Danny Shelton. I don't know where the next Danny Shelton is that is up right here. In fact, I don't even see a Danny Shelton, so I might just grab this Danny Shelton. That might be a solid deal. And then of course, like at worst, you're kind of like breaking even if you do something like that, because you don't see any other cards up. You might have missed one, right? So at worst, you usually break even, but you're not going to find cards cheaper than that Danny Shelton that we just bought for. So again, you could do the exact same thing. You could just come on here, refresh on this filter, and you're basically just looking for new cards that are up for cheap. And once you have a solid grasp of the market, if you kind of just like really hone in on one filter, then you'll be able to really, I would say, kind of like perfect it. So let's come in and look by another overall point up. We're just going to kind of, in this video, I'm not really going to like go by one filter and really show you guys the specifics of it. I'm kind of just going to show you guys a general analysis of stuff you could be doing. So let's just take a look at this one. Orlando Scandrick. Do I even see any other Orlando Scandrick cards up? That one could be a little snipe. Yeah, I see him up for 22k. I'm going to grab this Orlando Scandrick for 16k. We probably make a little bit of coins there. But that was just really hopping onto the filter instantly. If you had waited on this filter and you had kind of understood how much each of these cards were going for, you would know the second he popped up that you had to buy that card, and that would be a snipe. So let's just take a look on this filter for a couple minutes here, see if we can find any other snipes popping up. And if we don't, we don't. It is what it is. Yeah, we're basically just going to sit on these filters. That's kind of the whole point of sniping. You have to be a little bit patient. In my personal opinion, I'm not amazing at sniping. I'm a little bit impatient, so I would say it's honestly probably not the best thing for me, but I know there are some of you guys who watch my videos who are really good at sniping, and a lot of you guys who are interested to try and get better at it. So hopefully this video does help you out. We can buy this card for 18k. Or actually, no, if we resell them for 20, we kind of lose coins after the tax, so that's not worth it. You guys have to keep in mind that there is a 10% tax on all of your sales that you make when you sell cards, so keep that in mind, especially when you're buying cards of a higher overall, because when you resell them, you are going to lose a little bit of coins, or a little bit more coins, sorry, from the tax than if you were just doing it with lower overall cards. But again, we could even bump this up to 86 to 87. Of course, these prices are going to go up drastically when you go up to this, so there's going to be a little bit more expensive players in this grouping, but of course, if you really knew your positions or your filters well, and you knew how much a lot of these cards were going for, you could just sit on newest, and you'd be able to basically identify, okay, I know exactly how much this card is going for, and that's a snipe right here. So that's something you guys could do, as we pulled that Devin Singletary in a prior pack opening. Let's just go back to our 80 to 81 filter. Maybe we can find some stuff on that. If we don't, we don't, and then I'll probably just sign out of the video. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. If you haven't yet subscribed and you're still watching, feel free to do so, boys. Tony Pollard up for 6k. His next one's up for 6.7, but that's also, nah, I'm not going to snipe that one right there. I don't think that's too good of a deal. We could just wait on this filter. We'll refresh a couple times on it. If we see something, we see something. If not, I'll check defense, and then that will probably do it for the video. If you guys have good sniping filters that you do want me to feature in a future video, feel free to hit me up in the comment section, on my Twitter DMs or on Instagram. Of course, follow my Instagram and my Twitter. They should be linked down below. But yeah, let's just take a look at defense here. Maybe we can find something. Hopefully we can. I didn't really find too many snipes in this video. Before this video, I quickly took a look at this filter, and I think I grabbed this Marcus Davenport for like 4,000 coins, and I also grabbed someone on defense or on offense for 4,000 coins. But yeah, it's not looking too hot right now. I will be the first one to say I'm not the best sniper. I honestly could have missed snipes while I was doing this video, but I'm just trying to give you guys kind of like a basis of understanding so that you guys can come and do this and make some coins, especially if you guys don't have a ton of coins. It's really good because you're really only spending 4,000 coins or 4.5k per card, and you make like 2,000 coins when you resell it for 6,000, especially with these team of the weeks. So yeah, that's gonna basically do it for the video. I hope you guys did enjoy. I'll be live tonight, so make sure you have those noties on. I'm really excited. Hopefully we get a good pull, but it should be a fun stream no matter who we pull, unless I pull like Phillip Rivers or Devontae Adams. Otherwise it'll be a good time. But yeah, hopefully you did enjoy the video, and until next time, boys, I'm out. Have a good day. Peace.
It means no